So, Evan, we were talking earlier. You mentioned, and I'm going to allude to something. And if it's something where you can't talk about it, then just say, hey, we can't really talk about that because people will get in trouble. But you mentioned that you are about to go film something regarding a certain place to do with Bigfoot history. Can you talk about that at all, or
Yeah,
should we
well,
not?
yeah, you know what? I mean, we can't talk about the episode or anything, but we
Yeah,
just did a big,
we can't talk about like what we saw or what we might have found or what we might have heard or any of those
Okay.
things. Like,
right,
but we can talk
but
about where we went and who we went with.
Okay.
right. So
Perfect.
we're doing a thing on the 1924 incident, the Bigfoot sighting that really sparked everything, where these miners got hassled and kind of had to leave their environment because they were getting messed with by hairy men. And this is where it really, in 1924, started like not the big
Mm,
Bigfoot craze, but like history. And it was in a place. It was at the base of Mount St. Helen, this area called Ape Canyon,
yes.
and it's very. That's why it's called Ape Canyon, because of this incident. And it is rugged.
Ooh,
Wow,
that's what
so
I hear.
rugged.
Yeah.
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 I mean, Brian actually went there, and
Yes.
that's all I got to say.
So
It
Oh,
was,
so you didn't go, but Brian has been there.
yeah. We
right.
Okay.
split.
So
Oh,
I
he went.
went. So I went up to the top of Mount St.
Yeah.
Helens and the top of
Oh,
Ape
wow.
Canyon. I started, and Stone spent at least one of those nights down at the bottom with Matt Moneymaker at the
Yep.
base of the canyon. Um, now, the first thing we did was we took a helicopter up to just get a bird's eye view of this canyon. And wow, I mean, from the air, it looks like a whole other world. You know, it's incredibly rugged. And the thing that people need to remember is Ape Canyon is on the opposite side of Mount St. Helens from the explosion of the eruption in
Okay.
1980. So you know when Mount St. Helens erupted, boom, here's your mountain. Ape Canyon is on this side. The eruption went out this way.
Mm,
So you know Ape Canyon was left really virtually untouched. I mean, there was some like mudslide and tree and things that came down, uh, and I'm sure and it did cause. We could see the remnants of it. Did cause a lot of damage. Uh,
mm.
but that area of Ape Canyon is still full of this incredible old growth forest. I mean, trees that are just, you know, as big around as a Volkswagen, you know, and as tall as you can imagine. I mean, this is just
Wow.
old fir trees that are just enormous, and it's the forest there and that canyon is just packed with them. And so you look in that area, you get up at the top of that canyon, you look down, and it's you know 700 900 feet down base this canyon, and it looks like a different world. I mean, if there's a place for any kind of species of animal or creature to live and stay undiscovered and untouched uh,
Mm-hmm. That,
and
yeah.
unseen from humans, boy, that's the place. Because
Yeah.
it is so hard to get down there, so hard to get down there. I mean, almost impossible, really. But man,
Did it
what a place!
almost make you believe, or you know,
Man, let me tell you something. Here's the
yeah.
thing about me. I'll tell you when I'll believe.
All
I'll tell
right.
you
All
when I'll
right. Yeah.
believe.
Yeah.
I will believe when I see just either see one myself or I see irrefutable proof. You know, I don't mean like grainy,
Okay.
you know, grainy, shaky video, which look, for anybody that's like, well, how come this is all we have? When you see something like that, your adrenaline is pumping so
Sure.
hard. I
Sure.
understand. I understand why it's difficult to get the proof because when you see something like that, your adrenaline's going, your heart's pumping, and when things are moving in your body like that, it's very difficult to have fine motor control. You're not going to be a cool cucumber and take out a camera and hold a video nice
Right.
and
Yeah.
steady.
It's not.
It's just
Yeah.
not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's never going to happen. So,
Yep.
I mean, I get it. This is a tall order, but being someone that likes to take a scientific approach to everything, that's what I need to truly believe. Do I want it to be true? Absolutely. Do I think it's possible that it could be true? Absolutely. Do I actually believe that it is true? I don't know at this point.